Hey, this is Dr. C. Glad you could join us today. Today I'm going to talk about balance, but mostly coordination. Now there's a big difference between the two. Balance itself is basically keeping yourself in control. Very simple. It's about your equilibrium. It's about maintaining your center of gravity. That's basically balance. Now, there's a lot of components to balance, of course. And there's three things that are important with balance: vision, the vestibular ear inside, which controls the head motion and all, and then all of the nerve endings in the body called proprioception. All those nerves gather stimulation from the outside that goes through the nerve endings to the spinal cord, goes up the back of the spinal cord, that's called the dorsal column, up to the brain. From there it goes to the cerebellum and into the brain itself. So those are the components of the balance. Now, coordination is different. Coordination integrates all of your different body parts so that when the mind says you're going to do a particular thing, it coordinates all the parts of the body to accomplish that. Now that means that some of the muscles will react, some of the muscles will relax. All of that is done through that part in the back of the brain, the cerebellum. So that's coordination. What we're going to do today, we're going to go through some of the exercises that we use for coordination. A little different than pure balance exercises. With that in mind, we're going to warm up. We're going to warm up doing circles. We're going to circle all the different joints of our body. Oh, wow, okay. Now, the first couple that I'm going to do, you may not necessarily see, and you may not think it has anything to do with it. Basically, we're going to rotate. We're going to circle first the eyes. We're going to look up, one side, down, other side. Circle all the way around. And the next thing that can go around is the tongue. Yeah, the tongue. And we're going to go again. Up, side, down, and other side. Up. So those are the circles. Now we're going to do the head and neck circles. Going to go down, all the way around. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to go opposite direction. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to do the muscles that connect the neck to the chest. Shrugs. We're going to shrug up, forward, up, back, up, forward, up, back, up, forward, up, back. Now you can make a little circle of that by going up on one side, other side, and then put them all together by coming forward, one side, back, other side, forward, side, back, other side. So those are all shrug circles. Next one we're going to do, we're going to deal with the arms, the hands. First, the hands. Okay. We're going to just bend first at the joint that connects to the palm, and then the other joints. Two different tendons. One controls the one that joins to the palm, and the others, the other joints of the fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm not going to do both sides, but basically you get the idea. On one side you do the other side. But for the sake of time, I'm going to limit it to one side. So that's part of the hands. The second one for the hand is simply to open and close. Open, close, open, close. 4, 5. Now the third one is a little more difficult. We're going to do circles. First circle with the thumb, like that, and then reverse it. Now we do the index finger, and reversed. Now the middle finger, and reversed. Now, more difficult, the fourth finger, circle. I have difficulty with that, especially with this right hand. But the more you keep trying to do this, you're going to be able to do it. Then the fifth finger, most difficult at all. Circles, circles, and then reversed. Just like that. Those are the hands. Now, what about the wrist? What about the wrist? Well, you can flex the wrist. You can extend the wrist. One side, other side. And then you can make a circle out of it. Flex, one side, other side, and back up. Big circle with the wrist. And then reverse it. Just like that. Okay. Next circle, the elbow. You're going to make a fist with the arm. Bring that elbow across. And we're going to do circle. We're going to reverse it. Reverse it. Circle. Reverse, all the way, all the way. So that gives you a little circle in the elbow. Now, it's not easy doing a circle with the elbow, because if you do them this way, you're exercising the shoulder. You're circling the shoulder, not the elbow. The elbow, remember, only goes in those directions. Can't really go in those directions with the elbow. But nevertheless, those are elbow circles. And you're going to do then the other side, 10 of them, 10 of them. Now let's deal with the shoulder. Shoulder is simple. We simply go touch the tips of your shoulders and circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's do the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's the whole arm. So now we got shoulders, arms. What about the upper chest? Upper chest, I'm going to stand to do that because you can see what I'm doing a lot better. Arms are coming out. Now you're going to flop this around, tap. Circle around, tap, 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 tap. One more. Tap, tap. Now what about the low back? Sitting back down again, low back area. You remember, we do these very frequently. That's the body thrust. Keeping your body nice and straight in the back, looking straight ahead. We bring our body forward. Bring our body back till you touch. Bring it to one side, other side. Let's repeat that again. Bring it forward, all the way back, one side, other side. Now we put them all together in a circle. Forward, side, back, all the way, keeping that back nice and straight. Keeping it straight all the way around. And now opposite direction. All the way around. And 2. We're only going to do 3. And 3. Okay, that's the low back circle. Now what about the hips? Again, I'm going to stand for the hips. Can't do the hips while you're sitting, let's face it. So, again, nice straight back, and we're going to just circle the hips. Circle the hips. Circle the hips. And then opposite direction. Circle, circle, circle. Very good. What about the knees? The knees are just like the elbows. Go in one direction only. Well, actually 2 directions. And it can't really go like that. So how do we do the knees? Again, this time you're going to have to bend. Put them a little bit closer together. Hands on top of the knees. Bring them out. Out. Circle the knees. Just like that. And then opposite direction. 1, 2, 3. Good. What about the ankles now? Again, ankles. You can point one side, back, other side. Point one side, back, other side. Point, side, back, other side. And then reversed. Point, other side. Down, big circle with the ankle. And then, of course, you got the other leg to do as well. Now, I'm not going to make you do the toes. Not so simple when you have just little appendages in there for the toes. But certainly you can do the big toe. And you should think about that because we should be able to control that big toe circle as well. Okay, so that's the warm-up part with circles all over the body, big circles. So what are we going to do from there? Well, I told you this is going to be one of coordination. So let's do some coordinating exercises. Some of them will be Tai Chi. Now, Tai Chi defines things a little differently. They call them harmonies. So there's external harmony, 3 of them, and then internal harmonies, 3 of them. The external harmonies, hand-eye coordination and hand-foot coordination. Obviously, you need the vision for that. Okay, hand and eye especially. Also, there's fine motor. That's the fingers and the feet, the hands and the feet, small muscles. And then there's the gross muscles. That's stuff we usually exercise, the gross muscles, the biceps, triceps, deltoid, all those bigger muscles in the body. So those are the different types of exercises now that we're going to do. We did some of the hand-eye stuff when we did the stuff with the hands, some of it. I'm going to use the small ball because some of the stuff for coordination has to do with just getting the ball over, just like that. Whoa, whoa, lost that ball. Okay, the hell with the ball. Okay. I don't like to use that, I call it the Corona ball because it has the little spikes on it, but I'm sort of not used to using that. But at any rate, you can do that as part of the hand-eye coordination. You can bounce it off a wall, you can just bounce it, dribble it. All these things are part of hand-eye coordination. There's also eye-foot coordination. I'm going to stand, obviously, eye-foot. Now, in order to do that, you got to imagine that you got a ladder. So what you're going to do is to walk around, lifting the leg up, and then back. So that is part of eye-foot coordination. Before I sit back down again, I want to just tell you the different types of things we do to exercise the walk. Now, a regular walk, basically, when you walk, you step onto the heel and then the foot. Now notice the other back foot now is on the toe. Foot and toe. Back foot is on the toe. Now, when we're going to go back, you do just the opposite. Toe, heel. Toe, woo, 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 and heel. So, those are the different maneuvers we do when we walk. That's part of our gait. So, let's go on. Let's go on with the walk. We're going to do the fine motor now. Fine motor, and there's loads of different things we can do for fine motor. Arms out, palms down, palms up, down. Here we're using the muscles in the upper arm. That's pronation, supination. Very simple. Now we can do some exercises also. We can do a dead bug. Arms out. So whenever this arm now goes down, this leg goes up, opposite leg up. So down and up. Down and up. Dead bug. Dead bug. And then other side. Dead bug. Dead bug. That's part of coordination. Coordination exercises involve different extremities doing different things at the same time. And that has to coordinate through that cerebellum in the brain. Okay, so that's one, dead bug. There's also a thing called, you recognize this right away, jumping jacks. Jumping jack, jumping jack, jumping jack. Now just one side, one side, one side, other side, other side, other side. So those are coordination exercises. Now there's various things you can do also with the arms, for example. You have one arm up and you can just straight down, straight up, straight down. Now what if I go up with one side, down with the other? Up and down. Now that's a simple one. But the faster you go, the easier it is to lose that coordination. So those are, again, different things done by different extremities at the same time. They also, if you wanted to, you could go up with one arm, up with the other arm. This arm, as it comes down, goes straight down. This arm goes as a triangle. So let's do that again. Both come up. This one comes down. So that is part of, like I said, the fine motor coordination. Now what's the bigger stuff? Well, a lot of our exercises has to do with the major, we call them the gross motor, gross motor. So let's do some of the ones for the upper extremity first. Let's do swimming, swimming, swimming. Using both extremities, swim. Now that's an overhand swim. We can also do a backstroke, backstroke, just like that. We can also do breaststroke. We can do a bow and arrow. We can do rowing. Three, 4, 5, and we can do lower back as well. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, for the sake of time, I'm not doing the other side. Okay, now let's go on from there. I promised you we were going to do a little bit of Tai Chi. Now, the Tai Chi, I'm going to stand for that, and I'm going to have this at my side, just like that, in case you need it. Now, what we're going to do is transfer the weight. Now, first of all, we practice transferring the weight. Bring your body forward. Bring it back. Bring it forward. Bring it back. Bring it forward. Bring it back. Now you can go to the side, transfer the weight to that leg. Bring it back. Side, transfer, bring it back. One more time. Side, transfer, bring it back. Again, we're not doing this side. We're only doing one side. You're going to do both. Going to do both. Now we're going to transfer weight to the leg that's closest to the chair. Transfer all the weight onto this leg. Other leg goes onto the toe. Hands go across the chest. Now what we're going to do is to raise that leg. Raise that leg up. And hold it. And down. What you can do, you can hold on the whole time if you have to, not a problem. So let's transfer that weight again onto the leg closest to the chair. Raise that leg right up. Bring it forward. Bring it back. Bring it side. Bring it across. So we go forward, back, side, and cross, and down. Again, you would do the other side by having that chair, and if you need to hold on, you hold on. Now we're going to do this again. Balance on the leg that's closest to the chair. Other foot comes inside on the toe. Raise it up. And we're going to step. Heel and foot. And down. Transferring the weight. Transferring that weight to the front leg. One more transfer. Transfer that weight. And back. And back. And obviously, we're going to use the other side as well. Now, because of the interest of time, we're not going to do anything more. I think we could spend probably the whole time. In fact, I think we probably will have a program on weight transfer in Tai Chi, all of which is designed to improve your coordination and balance. Okay, this is Dr. C. Have a good day.